Welcome me ehos to another live stream. I got hung up in Jack's a little bit longer than I expected, and then I still had to go to the cigarette store, so give me a second while I get some tabs pulled up because I'm not prepared. There's a website called Social Blade, and it lets you pull numbers on basically anybody's social media. Pretty interesting. I will be dropping the link later. I want to get through a little bit of this first. It won't take very long. And then after that, I'll drop the link. I have given Chuck a link early. He can come up early if you'd like to. But besides that, I will open this up after we get through some of this because I do want to get through some of it. And I've noticed that when I open up the panel, if I have a topic, I never get through the topic. There we go. Praise God. What's up, Arpul? Voy. I'm glad you left a comment there. Because you were on the last panel and I didn't put you in the chat in the description box, but I need to. Just a reminder to anybody that will come up later or has just anybody really. After shows, I take the names of everybody who is on the channel, who on the panel who does have a channel, and I list out the links to them in the description box below. So if there's someone here you want to follow or find. If they have a channel that they upload content to, then they'll be listed below. Some people like Nachikita doesn't put content out of his own, so people like that won't be listed. But if you do come up on panel, and it's your first time, or I don't know you really, you make sure to put your channel link in the back. Steve, what's up? Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Sterling Ray. Sterling Ray getting Tommy quite pissed off earlier. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to hit the like. Can't spell Lou. What's up? Hi, Simple Jack. And Jeff. What's up? Another 8 Wing 7. Okay. Oh, speak of the devil. Here's Tommy. All right, let me share my screen here. I'm going to remove myself from the screen. Let me know if you can still hear me. Nope, won't work. Okay, I guess we'll just go like this. All right, so here is Paul's channel. We can run down here, and this breaks down numbers by day, both of subscribers and views. It appears that they only run subscribers in tens, that they round it to tens, which makes sense because once you get into the thousands, YouTube starts listing your number of subs as decimal points of thousands. But as we can see here, and actually I'll get a little bit further of a view. So this is the last month. And if you look at the second column from the left, the subscriber increase, the third column, you can see that 5 days down, he adds another 10, which is rounded. So, 5 or more, I would assume. And then, a day with nothing, 10, then 20, 30, a day with nothing, 10, right? So this is a normal trajectory for Paul. And then on the 23rd, we have 240 new subs out of nowhere. We take a day off, another 220. Then we go back to normal days growth, 320. Today we're up 500 subs. That's amazing. If we look at the weekly subscriber gain, right? That's what this top graph is. Weekly subscribers gained. It actually does not have this last week on the graph yet. But you can see that there's kind of normal bounces around. Same thing with views, right? The top graph is subscribers. The bottom graph is views. Views go a little bit higher than subscribers, but they trend the same way. Here is the same data, but given in months. And you can see that historically, again, top graph is this is weekly as well. Top graph is subs, bottom graph is views. And you can see that again, that even though views trends higher, they tend to trend together until just recently when the subscribers has busted out, but viewers has not. It's actually starting to drop down slightly. Here's the monthly numbers. And this only goes to September. So we can see since March of 23, these are exactly the same shape. Unless we zoom in closely at the end here. Now, some things shoved subscribers way the fuck up outside of its normal path. But not views. Views hasn't gone up to correspond with it. So if we look at this time period, the last month, what's the highest? The highest view day that we have is October 7th. There was 4,384 views. The same day he got 30 subscribers. Today, well, let's go to the last few days. We've got 1,800 views on the first day of the huge jump. 767 on the day he had no. So the day after he got 240 new subscribers, he had fewer views than most any day, really. Let's see, we got 2,200. That's well within range. So all these are normal. If you can see my cursor, I hope you can. The last week, all the views have been normal to the trend. They've been consistent with each other, even though his subscriber count has damn near doubled in the last week. Today, we've got a bit higher than average, 3,400 essentially views, which I would expect, though, given that he did a 6.5 hour stream. So this is the information I wanted to present. I definitely know what I think is going on here. Of course, do I have the credit card receipt? No, I do not. Is it possible I'm wrong? Yes. Also mathematically unlikely. The likelihood of him legitimately earning twice the subscribers out of nowhere without having more corresponding views, almost impossible, really. Mathematically, it's almost impossible. I mean, if we look at, let's go back to the first day. 1,800 views on the first day that he had a huge jump. If we assume that, let's just make the math easy. Let's say that half of his viewers are returning viewers, right? You got 900 returning viewers, and half of them are new viewers, which is hugely unlikely. You know, that's a massive amount of returning or of new viewers. I think most of my viewers are subscribed, which is good. If you're not subscribed, you should. If you haven't hit the like, you should. But that would mean out of 9, he got 240. That would mean that 27% of new views subscribed. Which, if we're being more realistic, is probably like half that. I mean, it'd probably be closer to a quarter new viewers, right? So he'd need about 52% to subscribe, but then nobody to come back the next few days. I probably should have waited to make this video till tomorrow, because today is the biggest subscriber jump of all. 500, that's a nice fucking round number, isn't it? And now I talked to him yesterday, and Paul said that it's because he re-uploaded his video that made him something in the first place was a viral video of him in the car, right? It's on his old channel. He said that he reposted it to this channel, and it's gotten into the algorithm, and that's where the new traffic's coming from. But he posted it 3 weeks ago, and we didn't see anybody who's got a YouTube channel knows that your views, the meat of your views comes pretty quickly after release. So what he's saying is that he re-released a video that's already been released, and it didn't do anything for 3 weeks, and then on the 4th week, it shot up. But I want to look at his other channel just so that we can compare apples to apples. Excuse me for the sniffs. Here's the other channel. And I know that he's not very active on it. He's only been doing a little bit of stuff, but nevertheless, this is still his channel. You would think that if that video is catching the algorithm, if he's catching the algorithm, there would be growth in tangent areas. There's not. I don't know how you could lose 100 subscribers in a day back at the beginning of this time period, but apparently he did. I mean, and how you could have negative video views unless he deleted a video. I suppose that's possible. But if we look at the rest of this, there's one day where that's suspicious too. Actually, this random 100 viewer gain. I wouldn't go out and make any claims based off just that, but given in context, you know, I don't know. So this is his other channel. We got no change at all. And granted, I will give him that he had no activity at all. But still, if he had caught the algorithm, I would expect that to at least move with it. Flow State, why don't we see new names in chat? Fails the eye test. Correct, it does fail the eye test. What's up, Joe Cool? YouTube jacks with people's sub counts, views, etc. Though that is true, it does, but it doesn't do it uniformly, right? There's a clear uniformity to what's happening on Paul's channel that is inconsistent with what YouTube does. And also, every fucking YouTube channel, every YouTuber that's not getting the views that he thinks that he should get, which is basically every single YouTube creator, they always blame shadow banning. They're shadow banning me. I don't think so. You know, maybe, is it possible? Sure. Doing it, you can never prove it or disprove it. It's like saying, well, God did it. Okay, you can have that theory, but that doesn't make it a credible claim. And it's totally unprovable or unfalsifiable. So you can't really do much with that. Buying sub. I've never bought subs for someone. I never bought subs for myself. And I could see if this channel were to get wiped out and I were to start again, I could see how maybe I would buy some subs just to kind of get past the monetization threshold, or through some certain parts of you know, the more stuff you've got, the more privileges you have, right? Like live streaming you have to have something unlocked, like a certain amount of hours or watch time or whatever. Or what are you doing? Oh, you're in your car. Are you out hunting for police?
I am not, man. I'm just trying to get some privacy and shit. I was doing some voiceover work for a video and came out here because it's got dogs and friends and shit in the house. The fucking kids in from out of town, bunch of nonsense. Yeah. What are you doing? I see you going over something to do with Paul. I didn't see. I just got here as you was pulling the clip, stopping the clip. And I did hear you saying something about his subs. Were you saying they were growing, not growing?
They are growing. Subs are skyrocketing. Viewers is flat or slightly dropping.
That's not.
So, Destroyer, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have the receipt, and certainly he won't admit it. I don't know what more proof you want. These are not organic numbers.
How many subs did he go up, and over what period of time?
A week ago, he was barely big. He had barely over 2,000, or a week and a half ago, he had barely over 2,000. Today, he's sitting at. Let me just be specific with it.
All right.
Today, he's sitting at 3,600. So he's gone up almost. He's almost doubled in a week. Here, let me pull this. I'll share this graph again because I think it's quite telling.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Holy.
And so I don't even believe that this. The top one is his subs. The bottom one is his views. I don't even think it has today's data on it. Today's been the biggest growth day of all.
Oh wow!
He got 500 new subscribers today. 500, a nice round 500. And his views have been slightly above average, but he streamed for 6.5 hours today.
Right.
I mean, not even above average. It's been at the higher end of within the normal margin. right? But he streamed 6 hours today, and that's double what he normally does. Maybe 40% more, but so and then again, I'm not going to bother sharing screenshots because everybody who cares can go and look for themselves. But I took some screenshots today and yesterday of his live because his numbers. When I first learned of Paul and you guys, he was doing 150 easy every day.
I remember.
The highest I've seen him in 2 days is 142.
Yeah, it's about the same.
The last time I looked this afternoon, he had 90. How the fuck do you have 90 live viewers if you just gained 60% of what you had?
Sub was. Was there some event that occurred? Was there maybe a hit video of his aired somewhere on a channel somewhere?
What he said, because I brought it up to him last night on the Machine Lies channel, and what he said is that he, his original car video, the Right to Travel thing, he uploaded it onto Pimp from the old channel to the new channel. He's claiming but he uploaded it about a month ago, right? So he's claiming that just hit the algorithm, and that's where all the subs are coming from.
So how many views did he get on the Pimp channel?
Well, he uploaded it to the new one. Oh, did you see what are you asking? Did that video get, or did he get all together?
I'm asking. You're saying that he put the old video on the Pimp channel and it got him a boost somehow. Right. Is the video up? Do you know how many views it got him? That can give me an idea of how many subs he would have got. If he got, say, thousands of subs in a week, that means it got millions of views.
Oh, it's at 11,000 views. 11,000 views 3 weeks ago.
That means half the niggas would have had to sub that viewed the vid. That's not a thing.
Not half of them, but too high of a percentage. And when I showed the numbers for Pimpunslaved. The bigger channel that it was originally on has zero increase at all. It's totally flat on all fronts. So that didn't correspond over. And I had another and I lost it.
Yeah. How many subs did he gain? I thought you said he gained like 6,000. I'm high.
No, 1,600. Like
1,600. All right.
Yeah.
Right, very good.
And here I'll. I'm not sharing anymore. Yeah. But it happened. It started about a week ago. So also that would mean that he had to upload the video, wait 3 weeks, and then he started getting subs off.
Then it kicked in.
He has not been getting subs off. He has not been getting subs since he uploaded that. It started a week ago. He uploaded it at least 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, interesting. Wow.
And I mean, I don't, whatever. I guess I was about to say I'm not trying to get into this he bought, she bought game.
Right.
Because I think that people do. I mean, I don't know, but anybody can look at my social blade. I clearly have not bought subs. It's been a long, slow drag uphill for me.
My 7 years too.
Yeah, and I did say I think right before you got here. If I had to restart, I would probably buy subs straight out the gate. Just to get above the hump, right? Is what you can do inside of YouTube.
It's such a sin in my community.
I mean, it's a sin.
I could never pull it off.
It's a sin, but I'm defaulting to more generous in my judgment. It's pragmatic, and I can justify it, right? So I would have far less shade for somebody who's buying subs to get some momentum going than somebody who's buying subs to just stay with bragging rights, claiming that they're the top dog in the room when they're
and in reality, to say I met you and your story was when I came in, I bought sauce to monetize, and then I see the cat's an honorable guy, and I can believe what comes out his mouth. Then I would believe that he bought it so that he can immediately monetize, blah, blah, blah. He admits it. You don't feel so bad about the guy. It seems like it was a business decision as opposed to somebody trying to trick motherfuckers, which what most motherfuckers buying subs are trying to do.
Yeah. I would never. Is somebody saying that I bought subs for him
They
just
say they
to be
don't think I would buy subs.
No, no,
That's
no.
what.
I'm looking at the chat.
Okay.
Crystal's response implies that she's responding to someone who thinks that I bought him subs so that I could make the stream.
That'd be funny, just so Flo could get him here on his live.
Yeah. Arpol makes a good point. My channel is shadow banned, then my video is in the algorithm. Doesn't make sense together.
That was dope. Yeah, he had to have a serious shadow ban lifted on a particular day or moment.
Hank, his dad will give him money. I would guess. I don't know. I would guess his dad somebody will give him money.
I would not go to the he bought sub shit. I'd be like still quizzing. Just me personally. I think the guy was honorable. He'd tell the truth and all that.
No,
shit.
I asked him about it last night, and he made up that lame ass excuse. And you know what? He's counterphobic. He goes at what he's scared of, and the only thing that
I would agree.
What tipped me off in the first place was he himself addressing it. He made a community post a little bit ago that said something about the haters, claiming that I never have over 120 subs, and everybody posts screenshots of you catching my streams having more than that. And he posted one. He's posted a screenshot apparently he had taken or fixed that showed 500 viewers at the time. I've never seen it. But I don't know how all this shit works. I assume that if you can buy subs, you can buy viewers.
You can. I just looked it up a couple weeks ago, and it was cheap. And I didn't know you could buy views, and you could buy a host of shit. I didn't know that was a thing. I just looked it up about 2 weeks ago.
You're not supposed to do any of it, and if you get caught, YouTube will have no problem making.
Good point. YouTube don't tolerate that. They've killed channels for that
because
shit.
They're paying your ass for it, and they don't want to get scammed like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Tommy, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm turning your volume up a little bit.
From every other black guy that'll come on panel and go, woo, when I say something. It doesn't mean shit. I love the truth. It's why I hate you, motherfucker. And now I got 2 black guys calling me a racist ass pedophile nigga.
Okay, Tom, can we just chill on all that? I know that you're
boring.
Oh, now it's boring that there's too many Joe Cools on you.
It's the same damn shit every time.
Yeah, because you perpetuate it. Now London says I'm a racist ass nigga.
I said so much shit. Yeah, that was my fault. I brought Tommy up and said that shit about him, and then he came up out the back and got me back.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want him dropping all of these flaggable words on my channel, and I don't think that he'll respect my request not to. Tommy, will you respect my request? Is that your only problem? Will you respect my request not to?
But is that your only problem? Because I haven't used a flaggable word unless the algorithm knows I'm white.
I don't know.
Oh, I know he's laughing at his own downfall because that's his problem.
Tom.
Oh my God!
I love who I am, guys. I love the truth. I love making you look stupid. Not you, Flow State. I love making that remedial street life old man playing out the end of his life with us.
It don't bother me, Flo.
Tom, I don't want to deal with this topic right now either.
Worded. That was all policy worded.
You're right. Thank you for that. Now the next thing is I don't want to deal with your beef with Joe right now.
The policy words, is that it?
I don't care about your beef with Joe. How about that?
I don't care about your analytics over Paul's numbers.
What are you doing then?
I'm trying to figure out how you're blocked from me.
Are you? Oh yeah, I don't know either. But you saw what I uploaded. I couldn't.
But were you clicking comment or live chat?
Live chat. I don't know if you can even leave. Yeah. Did you saw the video I uploaded, right?
The short that just kind of was cynical.
Yeah, it showed that. I tried that a bunch more times.
I couldn't tell if you were clicking comments or live chat because.
I mean, you've checked your blocked viewers list.
The only person currently blocked is Sterling Ray, and that was from your current live chat itself.
The only person that you blocked. Do you have any mods?
My blocked list was completely clear days ago, and the only person currently blocked is that stupid remedial bitch Sterling Ray. who's still going panel to panel saying I did something about kids.
Well,
And
I
you
don't
guys
know.
thought I settled it. That's one of Jack's wrenches. And you guys said at Jack's channel you thought it was settled. I agree, except for settling up with London. And she's still following me saying that.
London's not here, Tom.
Oh, I think he is. I think he's very much.
He might be here.
Not in your channel. Let me finish my line. He might not be here at your channel. I would be remiss if I thought he wasn't receiving the update notifications of what I'm commenting on his video.
How is it that you don't care about my numbers? You're all about truth and going after Paul. How do you not care that he's clearly buying subs?
I assume and believe for reasons he is too. But like you just said, we don't know how it officially works and we can't prove it. But I see the things and maybe other things in different contexts that you see. Like a lot of us say, yes, I have this many subs, but only get like half that many views. But his seem to be closer to matching in a nefarious way, you know?
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, and I fully admit this is not, proof. We did not catch him red-handed. That said, that's the only way that this makes sense. And ultimately, my point was, because I've heard him, like I was telling Joe, the reason I caught on to this in the first place is because I heard the narrative that he was spinning preemptively about his sub
and he
growth.
admitted to it in the Facebook stuff. He told me in his own words, telling me about a Facebook thing he was paying for the eyes or however that worked.
Wait, paying for views on Facebook?
Facebook had a thing where you could, I don't know if it was a marketing thing, but you could pay to get eyes on your whatever. I don't think it was a streaming like this, like doing videos. But he told me a story of when he was paying for Facebook to do stuff for him. And the only thing I can remember to find that is it was like one of the times I was using the alien filter. And I think it was after the time I came on to say Brian O'Shea was the savior of humanity through his breeding. But I was the alien filter saying this shit. And then I came back as the alien filter again because Paul responded in a friendly way to it. And I believe it. Okay. I think it was the stream where there's a picture of a bullet lodged into like a door. Like it was the bullet still in the shell casing, but whoever took the picture had put it in a hole on a door. I can't remember if that was the thumbnail or if he was looking at it while we're in the stream. But I could probably find it when he told me about the Facebook thing.
Yeah, that would be an interesting addition if you come across it. If not, I mean, really, and like I was saying, my point is just to give people conflicting information because he's already well into crafting the narrative around it. And it's clearly, I mean, like, I don't think it's correct at all. I think it's definitely a lie.
And I don't get how he had, his first channel was monetized, like where me and Joe first met. That was just on straight up Pimpunslaved channel, right, Joe?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that one was monetized and then he lost it. And I forget why he lost it. It might have been the Joshua situation or something. But he really is trying hard on this second one, but without as much intention of monetization.
Hi, guys.
What up?
Hey.
I got no pie for you.
Tommy, great stream earlier. No, for real, Tommy, I like
Means
the energy.
nothing. Means
you
nothing.
come in on your
If you
flow.
want to say,
I like
Tom,
the
wait
energy
if you want to commend me for showing truth and beckoning to stick to truth, fine. I don't care what your little marketing great show opinion is.
No, I like you. You bring
okay,
a lot
but
of good
she's not
energy.
talking to you, Tom.
She just told me great show, Tom.
Does it list the rankings of the YouTube? How do you find that out?
Bye, Tom. Thanks for stopping by. The rankings of the videos, or what?
No,
I don't know.
YouTube ranks.
Right.
Oh, I don't know that. Here, I'll put the link to this in the back chat, or I don't care. I'll put it in the regular chat so anybody can look at it if they want to.
Yes. I'd be interested to see.
There's data that you need a certain level of membership for, and I'm not that deep on it. I'm not gonna.
Come on.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, cool. That's all I wanted to come up here.
That's feasible somewhere for free though, because someone looked up my shit one time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. I don't know how to do it.
I don't do that shit either.
This had enough information for my purposes.
Right.
Welcome, Truth or Cop.
What's up,
All
dude?
right.
So I gotta call you out on this one here. The night
Okay.
you went up on Lincoln Canes there, LC's, he had how
Yeah.
many? What was it, like 2,500 or something?
Viewers, yeah.
And you think that was organic?
No, not in hindsight. I don't. At the time, I didn't know his channel really. I just saw it there and joined the chat. I was not a subscriber before that evening.
But you've
in
seen him
hindsight,
before.
I've
day.
seen him before. I was not subscribed. That was the so it wasn't a regular thing at all. In hindsight, no, I don't think that was organic.
So my question there would be, I mean, he streams every night. Well, sometimes there's times where his channel's down and he doesn't because, you know, he's got issues with people.
Mhm.
And his average might be 100 something, 200 something. It might go up to 3 some nights, but that night, somebody clearly paid for subscribers and viewers.
For
But
viewers.
that's what we both suspect. But do you suspect it was him?
I think that that's the most likely person for sure.
But why would he do that in one night? Like, if he's got this average, he must know if he pays for 2,000 subs in a night.
I have no idea. I
Any
don't
one of
know-
his
I don't know him
subscribers,
nearly
any
as
one of his
well.
followers, any one of his haters could have done it to call him out.
They could have. I don't know.
That's just it.
Oh, so you're the one that was implying that I bought them to call him out.
Anyone could have. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know what to do about that for you.
Yeah, it just doesn't prove anything, though. Is what I'm saying. So we're
I
looking at
think Flo
information.
admitted that. I think
Yeah.
Flo admitted that.
Correct. It does not prove anything. It is not proof beyond any doubt. It is a lot of circumstantial evidence, but it's something that people can use because the narrative's already being shaped. I do think LC probably bought his own viewers that night. I don't know why. I don't know him as well as I know Paul, and I don't dislike him as much as I dislike Paul. To be completely honest, but I don't dislike Paul enough. Personally, you don't have to believe me. I'm just saying, like, I do not give enough shits about Paul to pay for content.
Yeah,
Paul's
but
not-
Eddie one of the thousands of people that subscribed to him could have done it for a multitude of reasons.
Mhm.
But and then he'd have to actually believe that he had that bump, right? If someone else paid, he'd be ignorant to it, right? He wouldn't know.
Would. Yeah, he wouldn't be. He would. The narrative came. Yeah, like I said, he was spinning a narrative. That's how I noticed it all.
No way he believed that if someone did buy it and he saw it, he thought, hey, I got popular last week and believed it. Maybe that's the thing.
So
Well, I know
It's possible.
when Jack, you remember when
Our
Jack
pool
got
thinks
his,
that people care about his worthless comments.
I like Arpel's comments. Chuck, what's up?
you remember when Jack got his big bump in subscribers?
I've heard people talk about it. I don't recall it because he wasn't spinning a narrative first, probably for me to look at.
Well, what Moose said he done was went to Facebook and there was some sort of advertisement, something you could hire this outfit to generate views and stuff for you, part of a marketing campaign,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they did it.
Well,
Now-
marketing campaign is different than buying sub.
It is.
Is it okay?
I
Yeah,
think
it'd
That's
be like
just big.
advertising and stuff.
Right.
That's how they talked about theirs.
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like Tommy was saying when he was saying Paul bought something for Facebook. I was taking that some marketing thing someone was offering, not subs.
Now, to
Yeah,
be fair,
that's what I was
this is an argument that Paul did levy against Jack Talcott himself. So
yeah.
Uh,
So, Truth or Cop, what do you think? Just giving off the imperfect information that you have now, what do you think is most likely?
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if Paul did buy the subscribers, what does it matter?
That's dope too.
Like, what's the difference?
I mean, that's a good way of deflecting.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if he did, worst case scenario, why are we talking about that and not something else?
I don't think I would give a
People love
fuck
the
one way or
drama.
less
People love-
unless he lied.
Yeah, the people love the drama.
Yeah, if he lied, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, I'll just say what I think he does lie all the fucking time about all sorts of things. And here's the best evidence that I have that I would never buy him subs to talk is that he leaves so many open shots just by the things that come out of his mouth. I'm already committed to, thanks to Timmy, I've already committed to my audience to upload a video helping him learn how to talk to chicks because I've got just tons of footage of him failing miserably in his advances. It's the cringiest thing since The Office. So there's no shortage of ammunition.
But I mean, this is again like this is reflective of as Destroyer's pointing out here, of the whole TML thing that TBE and I forget who else it was. Was it EB? Oh, yeah, CBO. We're calling out TML for. Oh my God, there's so many freaking acronyms. They were calling him out for buying that shit. But like, who knows who bought them? We don't know.
I don't know. Did they ask him? I don't know what he said. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. There's not anything that anybody can do with it or should really do with it aside from just be aware and make their own opinion on it. And so
I'm told it doesn't really make a difference. When I read it and looked that shit up a couple weeks ago, it said, what are the advantages? They say most time they get taken away shortly. They don't translate into people who will actually come and stay just because they see you got X amount of subs. They come to you. They say it doesn't pay as the benefits are what you might think they were saying.
I don't know how long they stay around. Here's what I think the benefits are: is he's getting closed in on by a lot of channels. I know that in the time I've known him, I've damn near caught up to him. Right? Like,
okay, let me explain this to you. Because one time I watched it before anybody started getting accused of buying subs and shit like this. I was sitting in one of these restreamers out here. I was watching one of their videos, and this asshole, who was just an asshole, he's in jail now. This guy, he was sitting out there live streaming somewhere. And this restreamer bought him 200 subs or 200 live viewers for an hour or something like. Maybe it's even 1,000. It was 200 or 1,000. It was like $5 he spent.
Live viewers.
And this guy got all hyped up. He thought he was having the time of his life. He was like, "Oh yeah, feeding the camera." And shit. He only had 70 legit viewers in there. But like, I've watched other people do this to people before. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, and I can certainly leave room for that being a possibility. Maybe somebody set him up. I don't think it's likely. Again, everybody's gonna have to make their own choice for themselves. But, I would think that if you were buying subs, you would also buy viewers at the same time because they got to be cheaper. But maybe. But I don't know. I also don't know that I think Paul's all that smart, really, to be completely honest.
I don't know if that's kind of insecure, man. He'd have had to have a reason to pull that off, and he's egotistical. I don't see him being thirsty like that, and I got to pull.
Yeah,
something.
neither do I. I agree.
You don't think that he's thirsty to be? You don't think so?
If he didn't do
You're
it,
a loser failure. Your stream with no viewers. Well, how many times have you heard him say that to everybody?
Listen, he'll say some bullshit. He'll say some bullshit like that. Yeah, 100%.
I'm saying it had to be a catalyst, though. If he didn't do it the week before and the week before, he's been doing this for a long time. It's been the same. Had to be a catalyst that made him feel insecure. If there wasn't a competitor or something that said your bitch ass only got X amount of sub.
Listen, this is okay, and this ties into the CBO universe. When this shit happened to TML, prime suspects CBO universe. I'm sorry, I'm putting you on notice now.
You think? Okay.
Prime suspects also who has a grudge against Paul. Chalk Body Outline.
Prime suspect. Are you saying like these are the prime suspects, or is that a channel name?
Yeah, Chalk Body Outline, bro. He has a beef going on, Paul. He's been silent. He came at TML with this. I think I see a pattern repeating here.
Okay.
If we're going to be lobbying allegations, this is mine.
Okay. I'm actually I will give you that is I'm open to that possibility. Now when he did it to is that who did it to TML?
Allegedly, possibly. I have as much proof for that of anything else that you're pointing out here.
But after it was happened to TML, who called him out on it?
It was TBE and CBO.
Wouldn't you expect them to be the ones doing this as well, if that were the case? I'm just playing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What's up, Ian?
I was saying they're prime suspects for this as well.
But I would think that they would be the ones calling him out on it. You know what I mean? I'm just playing devil's advocate conversation.
If they
You could have
set
beat
him
him
up,
to the
they'd
punch,
call
though.
him up. Maybe they still gonna do it.
Well, and I'll also say this, and this is, like everything, it's interpretive. But last night I called him out on it, and today he did a 6.5 hour marathon stream. That to me looks like you're pushing up views or trying
I have to ask you this, because this is what I wanted to ask CBO and TBE. Why did you think to go and look at the Social Blade in the first place, and you happened to catch it days after? Like, why did you go look?
I thought.
Well, I went and looked because somebody when I was mentioning it to Paul last night, somebody in the chat said about Social Blade. I learned about it from a chat from Smith, actually.
You mentioned what to Paul last night?
No, he mentioned in the chat to me that Social Blade is a website that sells all this stuff. That's why I went there.
And he said that he saw Paul being
Paul did a post. I'm subscribed to Paul
okay.
on that channel. I probably will.
So it was Paul's community post that made you go look at Social Blade,
Correct.
his Social Blade. Got it.
His post says, the moment when my live counter never goes over 150 to 200, yet my chat grows by 500. Shows 500 unique viewers daily, and people start sending screenshots of the actual numbers that show.
Well, I realized I saw that the other day, and I was like, what is that? And I went to go look back at his community post when I did it, and then you go look at the live. All of Android settings changed that day, so I get why he would think this is what was happening. Because it appears to be now the total amount of viewers pops up when you're watching the stream and the comments are going in a rerun. The total amount of viewers the video ever got looks like the amount of live viewers that were there in that moment under the new update. That's brand new. That started the day that this.
Yeah, I seen
around
that
that
on
time.
Benton's. I seen that on Benton's channel one day recently. It showed like 850 people, and I'm like, "There's no way there's 850 people watching."
I've seen that happen, and I just thought it was some type of glitch. I never thought that someone might have been trolling them by buying them viewers at that moment. But I've seen people with 17 suddenly had 200. Motherfucker with 100 suddenly had 530 people in there.
I'm gonna look up in a second what it costs to buy subs. I'm curious how much it would cost to buy that many subs. But
can I chime in? Can I chime in, Flo? I'm at work. I got to go in a minute.
Yeah. What you got?
Okay, so I've done extensive research into this, and I've followed channels that people buy subs. It's the exact same thing. This started when with Jack and OTW. Jack got all of a sudden 300 subs, went up to 1K, and the next day OTW did. But when you're on their channel, you don't see any of the growth.
Right.
And now they guarantee, like when you buy the subs, they guarantee that you get to keep them.
Ooh.
Right?
Do you know how much that would cost to buy like 500?
Yeah, so
it wasn't
to buy 500 subs, it would probably be like $40-50.
Yeah, so it was cheap. Yeah,
but it's like an Amazon cart. You can buy subs, you can buy views, you can buy comments, everything, right?
I didn't know.
But looking at Paul's channel, he's 1,000% buying subs. He's seeing all these channels growing, and he's getting jealous, so he wants to look like he's the big dog. And then, but you don't see any growth on the channel. When you have a niche like him, and you're whatever sauce it, whatever what he does, and he streams every day, all day, or every single day, he's everywhere. So you should see a big difference in his community, in his chat room. You're gonna see the growth. For me, when I used to live stream all the time, my channel would grow. When it would get spurts of growth, you would see it. It would also, match with the vibe and what's going on in the live streams and the views on the channel. That's not happening with these other channels that are buying views.
Correct.
And buying subscribers. But if he wasn't buying them himself, then he would probably say that could be happening. But he wants to make the excuse that no, they're just hiding my viewers, and he's like this big target, and they're not going to show the real numbers. But if he's being really authentic, then he would say, I don't know what's happening. Maybe someone's buying me subscribers. I don't know.
Right.
But obviously.
by embracing it, and so look like he knows what's going on. He's down with it.
So hold on, Ian. We are awake. You came in here not only accused Paul of buying subs, but also Jack Talcott and OTW is what I'm hearing.
Well, I know that Moose was on helping Jack and OTW or whatever. So I think it was kind of a thing. I don't think that Jack bought subs. I think somebody bought Jack subs. I don't know who's buying who, but somebody bought. I'm just saying somebody bought these channels the subs. But when you look at
Moose
the way Paul was acting about it, is just like, oh, I'm just a big target. They're hiding everything. But in reality, he even admitted on one of his streams long ago when I watched him that he pays like $8 a day for a Facebook promotion to get like 20 of his live viewers are bought by him that he does every day. I saw him admit that.
Yeah.
Tarek would do it.
Yeah,
you can buy a million. You can buy a million subscribers for your channel through there. I think it's on like $12,000, $20,000.
I'm gonna get in front of Tarek. Tarek, if you claim that you bought those subs tomorrow or in the future, I don't care. It's not true. So I'm gonna get in front of that one.
Hey, I gotta go, but much love, Flo. I'll be back probably if you're still alive. Yep. Later, guys.
Yeah, be good.
Fucking Encyclopedia Brown there, bro. That motherfucker put it together.
He put some work into it.
That was good.
All right, let me do the supers. Hank, thank you for the $2. When is the talking to women class for me and Paul?
Hey, Flo,
I got to work on it. What's that?
You got a pencil? I said, you got a pencil?
I could. I
2 hour and 13-minute mark of Jack's show last night.
That's when he got mad at you?
Yeah.
2:15?
2:13.
Okay.
And he claims I was the aggressor. I was not the aggressor. I was just merely pointing out what he had said and fed it back to him, and he got mad at me.
Well, Jack takes criticism as attack frequently.
Yes.
And I know that you've noticed that as well, Chuck. So,
yeah,
in a sense, you're both right and you're both wrong, just based on what you've said right here. Like, you can attack with truth.
Well, I was speaking truth. 30 seconds after he said it, I did. I fed it right back to him.
He is talking about your intent. He is accusing you of your intent when you spoke that truth. You know how easily triggered he is.
I'm just saying we all know what.
Yes.
I haven't seen it even, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, people like to say things like, "Oh, I'm not attacking you. I'm just telling the truth." Right. Okay, you can attack with truth because attacking is about your intent more
easily.
Yeah.
I didn't raise my voice until he started putting words in my mouth.
That made me think Flo on to something.
Well, I guess I hear you. I don't have any other thoughts on it.
You'll have to watch it
because I haven't watched it yet, and I'm not gonna like reshow it live.
No.
I feel like that's poor form.
No, I just told you I'd tell you when it was.
Right, I appreciate that. What do you think about Paul? Is Paul buying subs or is the top right?
It wouldn't surprise me if his number one fan didn't.
No, we're taking that away. I've already addressed this in front of Tarek. I've already addressed this to Paul in front of Tarek, and Tarek didn't say not one word since then, and we've talked since then. So,
okay.
Yeah, so, and again, like I said before, I'll redraw this line saying, Tarek, if you try to save him in the future, it's not going to work.
Gotcha.
All right, Hank, thank you for the $2. Oh, when am I doing the class on women? I gotta, I don't know. It's in the pipeline, okay? But I gotta. Really, all I had that I showed the other night, like, it's just a lump. I just lumped everything into one video and uploaded it from my phone to here so that I could play a little clip. But I'll get on it. There's enough. The thing is, there's enough material there. I could make a semester-long class reviewing Paul's poor performance with women and then offering my advice on how to fix these interactions.
I don't think he'd argue with you that he hasn't been very successful with the chicks. It seems fucking weird to me, man. I don't know. They usually like that strong shit, you know, that egotistical shit. He had to be
People
really
can
bad.
smell sincerity, kind of.
So flow state.
If you fuck that, if you got a YouTube channel, you're gonna fall into some pussy, man. That's just the way it goes.
That's true.
Flow state. How long were you and Lincoln Kane talking behind the scenes before he gave you that premiere? The first time you happened to appear as if you're some salvation to the YouTube internet.
Dude, I've never talked to him behind the scenes. You can use all your detectives and get on the case. I gained 11 subscribers from that appearance, which was my first hint. It would be far less than I would have expected.
Well,
I joined Ziggy's
2,000
stream.
of the live viewers are purchased by probably Moose or Chalk Body Outline, if I had to suspect.
So you think Paul didn't buy these himself?
I don't think he has the time in the day to do that or the consideration. And if he did,
what do you think he's doing all day long?
Milking cows and making cheese for the pizza, man. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, of course he has the fucking time. You're out of your mind.
I don't know. I just don't see him having the motivation to do it.
I don't feel like you're being very honest with us, Truth or Cop.
Oh no, fucking Paul is full of shit in all kinds of ways. Don't get me wrong. But I don't see that motivation.
I don't.
You don't think?
And until dude said that shit about Facebook, I didn't see it.
You don't think that Paul's life revolves around his YouTube channel?
It does.
Of course. It certainly does. There's no denying that.
You don't think that he would play dirty?
He's from the streets.
He's
Still,
not
man,
even.
He's a bad form.
Like
Joe,
said,
Joe kind of said it earlier. He didn't think and you said it, but something changed your mind, Joe?
Somebody said something about the YouTube, the Facebook shit being something that was closer to buying subs, and the second guy's explanation.
Right, they have like 20. He had 20 viewers now, or something from that.
That now, if a person did do that, then they're more likely. But I still think the cat's honorable stands on it. I've never seen nobody. Flo says he lies a lot. I've never seen nobody bust him out and say you lied right here or lied right there. And he's on TV on YouTube every fucking day. I think the cat.
I found that most people don't really tell direct lies on the internet.
That's a better way to lie, yeah.
Yes, now
because they're very provable. It's very provable to catch someone in a direct lie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a different argument. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I got Simon backstage. Simon, let me get through. Let's see. I've got Can't Spell Lou. Thank you for the 10 memberships. Steve, thank you for the 20 memberships, making it rain. We are awake. Welcome as a new member. And thank you for the 1111. My dog. I'm a life path 11. I was born on the 11th, and so I'm down with 11s.
That was pretty good. We are awake.
Simon, what's up? Mic check.
Hi, what's up?
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you talk about fake gurus.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. That's what I titled the screen. I think that he's a YouTuber who considers himself a guru. I don't think he's faking his opinion of himself. I don't. He's more of a fake thug. That's what I think he knows that he's faking. What's
a fake thug?
Simon, if I'm going to have to bring you back and catch you up from the start.
An internet thug, I guess, as Benton was saying the other day, ethug.txt, Yeah. I'm a thug out on this internet street. I'm going to fuck you up if I see you in person.
And that's
say anything on here.
That's what our conversation last night devolved into. Is he was saying, doing those sort of threats at me and shit, and I told him to cam up. and he just went dead ass silent. Wouldn't fucking do it.
Yeah, no, I was listening on the low. But I was just trying to get your opinion.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, but he does talk a bunch of, he acts like he's from the streets and he's got street cred and all that shit. But you can just, again, this is one of those. It's my interpretation. I think he's full of shit. I think he doesn't know what he's talking. Like, I've been to jail. I've heard him talk about jail. I've heard him talk about pimps. He thinks that pimps and hoes have a romantic relationship together, or that they like love each other.
No.
It's
You
the
don't
weirdest
fuck your
fucking
hoe.
thing
You
to
don't
hear him
fuck your
talk
hoe,
about
bro.
pimps and
No.
hoes. It's crazy.
You ought to hear my best friend talk about how he honorably pimped for a hoe. You know.
Yeah, there's no love when you're taking advantage of somebody else and selling their body.
Yeah, I used to be a pimp, and I had 3 hoes, and I felt like I was honorable and took advantage of no one. In fact,
Really?
it's true story. I was selling weed when the first chick bumped me. One of my friends said I was trying to beat her up, and she knew I sold weed back there and shit, and I wouldn't let him beat her up. And it turned out he had sold her some fake shit one day, and he disappeared, and then she got him back, and she ran. And anyway.
Now, they were already. Did you turn them out?
No, she was already. I know nothing about the business. She's the one that taught me everything. Yeah.
So I would suggest that that's the difference, is that you weren't actively expanding your pimping empire. You weren't. You know what I mean?
I was not, but I allowed her to, and I was that guy. She did everything. She recruited 2 more bitches and set up everything. She knew how to advertise.
That's the normal? Would you say that for most people who are pimps, that is the norm for their business model, to help somebody who needs help? Or do you think
I wouldn't? I don't know a lot of other pimps, but I would not think so.
And let me expand on Host Steve's thing about.
I wouldn't think so.
That was a quick expansion, Tommy.
Go fuck your.
Lord.
In fact,
is Tate pissed Tommy off?
Are you gonna dunk me like your daddy? I came to fucking contribute to your shit fucking show, and look how you're getting already.
Well, can you do it without insulting me straight out the gate?
I was talking to Joe. I didn't insult you.
Go on. What do you have to say?
I said I was going to expand on this shit you said about him saying they were romantically inclined. Bro, he said if you take a pimp off the street at 50 and she doesn't have a retirement package, that you're pimping wrong. That's fucking retarded shit. It's as retarded as Joe thinking he's commendable or wasn't a street piece of shit and then cries about his life is in shambles.
Can't take you
those
serious,
cops
Tom.
are so
I can't.
racist that your life is in shambles, Joe.
Well, I need attention, man. I got a dog. Find something
Need
else to
attention? I ain't up here talking about my past pimping and dealing.
I'm
why
not
are you
talking
mad
about
at
you at
Joe?
all, right?
And
yo,
you ain't got no room to talk
way
about
to
your
be hot on
past.
the
You
case,
ain't got no
bro.
room to
You
talk
ain't
about when
shit
somebody
either.
can talk about the past or not. You went around saying a story you knew would provoke people months ago, and you went around saying the same shit over and over and over, acting like a fucking victim when people called you out for it. I ain't never called you on this shit, and you know exactly what
What are
I'm
you
talking
talking
about.
about? I didn't
Don't
know.
you fucking play
are you
your
talking to me,
bullshit,
Truth or
motherfucker.
Cop? Are you talking to me, Truth or Cop?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Okay, what story are you talking about?
You know, the fucking 17-year-old shit you fucking went around telling everyone intentionally, knowing it would get them provoked. And then you went around playing like, I can't believe they're coming
this is
after
why
me.
You're not
I
Truth or
can't believe
Cop.
they're coming after me.
This is what no Truth or Cop. I won, dipshit. I had him coming to my very live stream trying to be my friend. And this is why you humiliated yourself with Hoax War.
Oh my
You're
God.
You're bringing Lift the Veil to your channel and
just going on and
he's
on
gonna
about
talk
your fucking
over me.
nonsense bullshit.
Wow.
You fucking
No,
just
I got your receipts,
no. I got something here. Tommy, I caught you back in 1976 out there, and you said something to someone else, and I'm going to hold that accountable to you for the rest of your life.
I wasn't born yet, Mr. Hot on the Case.
What?
You don't think so? That's because I fucking
Who is
got
this
ahead
new
of you on
gentleman
that
that
one.
thinks he's on the right side of fucking with me?
This is Simon.
Is he
Simon
the British?
Tommy.
The
Tommy
British
Simon?
dude?
Yeah, the British dude. Yeah.
No, don't be sarcastic. There is a British black dude.
No, he's a British brother.
He's
That's Simon.
British.
He's
Yeah,
the
British.
fop, right? He's the fop.
He's the what?
Yeah, you are the fop. Now I hear you. You are the
I'm
fop.
the what?
He's irrelevant to this Truth or Cop. I don't know what you're triggered about, Truth or Cop, but I got this real bad habit of like everybody hates me because I'm usually right because I don't
No,
open my mouth.
you
I
go
love you,
around
Tommy.
calling
You're my best
everyone
friend.
out, and then when people call you out, you want to play your fucking victim, but you want to put a fucking you
That's
want to put a
not what's going
sheepcloth on your
on here,
fucking
Truth or
wolf
Cop.
outfit, motherfucker.
Truth or
I
Cop,
am
you
not
sound at a female
look at how
octave
they all come
because
together.
you're not right now.
Yo, bro.
Oh
Yo,
my
you
Now,
God,
Truth or
Tommy.
Cop, you're another one who
Jesus
aligned
Christ.
with me on
Oh
the
my God,
whole
you're another
Jesus
one
thing.
who does this and that. You're another one. All you have is accusations, you dumb fuck.
No, see,
Do
this is
something
why
for
you're
yourself,
down
bro.
hard.
I got all
This is
kinds of
why
money in
Hoax
crypto
Wars
and
has
shit,
you
and all I got
down
is fucking
hard.
accusations
Are
for
they
everyone
white?
else. And they're not even really coherent.
Are they both white?
Are you done,
They
Truth or
are
Cop?
both white.
I'll be done when you stop coming at me, you dumb bitch.
Hey, fuck
we only had
asking
those
if I'm
problems.
white, you fucking black ass joke. You're as
All
big of
right.
a black.
See you, Tom.
I thought like we only had those problems in our community, but
Oh
yeah.
no, I know.
You crazy?
I've been to a lot of black panels and said that exact thing. That like everybody has all the same issues. They sound
That was
exactly the
crazy,
same.
man. They were going at each other like, whoa. Sirens. Like, wow.
Tommy, I'm not bringing you back up.
That's how
Try
they
again
invent-
next show.
they invented the sirens like that because people were just hollering at each other.
Hey,
like,
to
woo,
be
woo,
honest,
woo,
and Truth the Cop, I've had the same idea that he digs the victimhood so much because that's how he counters and attacks people. I've had the same thought.
Tommy.
Yes, Tommy. He has everyone. He must make everyone an
my
enemy.
main issue with
Yeah.
Paul. My main issue with Paul this week is he went and fucking flipped on Benton about some bullshit just out of nowhere. And then fucking played OTW up as the fucking dude who whatever did what he wanted. It's the same kind of bullshit. And now all of a sudden he's like, why is Benton attacking me? It's like you flipped on him for no fucking reason, you fucking dumbass. So it's like, it just like I'm kind of pissed about. I was hearing that in the background. I was hearing that in the background. It kind of pissed me off. And Tommy's doing the same thing. Tommy's doing the same thing though.
You know him personally.
Here's another thing he did last night that I didn't particularly care for. Let me play this. It's pretty short.
All right.
Machine lies, the glaring irony of the fact that I've seen a bunch of people say that this Hank guy is retarded, and since I've been here, he's consistently made the most sense on every point.
Everybody says.
And he seems to get everything that I'm saying. He gets me.
Everybody says that. Hank is the smartest guy on the panels. Every single.
Okay, did that look weird to anybody else? Like, I don't know. It felt like love bombing and manipulation to me. I didn't.
Hank
like it.
is the smartest guy on the panel. Hank.
Well, I've never heard anybody talk shit about Hank ever. Right?
Yeah, I don't know Hank, but I'm listening. I don't know him personally.
Hank, come up here if you're here. He's here quite a bit.
You guys are crazy.
You're crazy, Simon. Here, let me turn your mic up.
I thought I was crazy until I started seeing this shit. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. New member, Robin Blue. Thank you for the new membership.
Salute.
And a reminder to anybody who's not a member or hasn't been a beneficiary of the generosity that has been spread around, memberships are only $1. It's the best bargain on YouTube. Buy one for yourself. Buy 10 or 20 to make it rain on your friends and look awesome.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
I don't remember before it time was popped up.
Truth or Cop. So are you? No part of me will stand up for LC. I don't know him. I'm not defending him. He very likely did. Are you on that case?
What case?
I can't speak on any active investigations.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's my slight way of saying the same thing.
Why are you a cop too?
I'm a lawyer.
No, you're not.
Oh fuck, we got cop.
We did this shit last time Simon was up here. Simon, you claimed too many different areas of expertise.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer.
Yes,
you're a lawyer.
Yeah,
and a teacher and a doctor.
I
not
was
a doctor.
Wait. I was a teacher for 10 years.
Starting in 2000. Simon, you got to lay off it. Or Last time you were up here, you said you were a teacher for 20 years, starting in 2014. Come the fuck on with it.
Yeah, you got okay. So I mean, if you want to understand, I don't know. You need to understand how you become a teacher. So,
what I want to understand is how you could be living 20 years after 2014.
Yeah, I mean that's another conversation. I mean, because people ain't ready for that. We're gonna be having that conversation soon.
You're probably right. We're not ready for that conversation.
Yes. We getting there though. We getting there.
Cheers to
Be
the
patient.
75 live viewers. I think this might be
Somebody bumps the fuck.
But look, it's only one
Tommy,
higher.
You ever
My
just
previous record
fucking
was
stop
74.
talking shit? Like as if you have any concept of what's going on. You assume so. I'm talking to Lumatami in the chat. I'm sorry. He's got me going. He's got me, man.
If he's
Fucking
talking
dumbass.
to you from the chat, you can talk back from the panel. You didn't get kicked off the panel because you don't say racist shit.
We're just trying to get into this about futuristic stuff and how people can time travel and go back and do the loops and all the rest of it. So,
that is how I got my start on these YouTube streets with my time traveling capabilities.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a time traveler as well.
I can only go forward, so my life sucks.
You know, like when you sleep and then you see that shit, you see what's actually been going on, and
that's dope, Simon.
Those thoughts have been provided to you, so
that's dope.
That's how you interact in real life.
What's up, baby? What's your name again?
Welcome, Hank. This is Hank.
Yes, it is Hank. So I already figured out Simon's secret. He's a Time Lord. So
yeah, I am.
I'm a Doctor Who fan, bro. I love that dude. I'm getting
real. That's right.
So what happened is Chris and Jeff and I started streaming. I told Jeff and Chris I could handle the trolls, so I started hopping on other people's streams just to demonstrate to them how I do it. So now they're educated because I did spend so much time training and doing technical support. I know exactly what to do.
Okay. Can anybody verify his claim that he took these two students and now they are troll proof?
I can't, but I got to jump off here. I got to go continue my investigations into Lumatami here. I don't know what's going on with this fella. I got to get back. It's crazy. I don't know.
Truther Cobb, thank you for coming up.
You've been great, bro.
Yeah.
We're not students. We were just guys. We're just guys. I just showed them I could do something, and I did. So.
I got no reason not to believe you, man. But most people are so fucking hard-headed, it's hard to believe. Listen, there's three brothers up here. Wait, excuse me. Hank, it's three brothers up here, man, and one white boy, man. You know what we do when we outnumber white people. We got to get them, right?
We don't.
We don't? You sure?
Thank you, Hank.
Damn it, we talked about this.
Look, Simon is from the UK. He's whiter than I am.
Yeah, I live in a white neighborhood. I'm the minority.
Listen to that accent. Listen to him talk. Listen to me talk. Look at my earrings. Look at my felony. Right? Which one?
Go to the cafe and they're quite nice to just chill.
You're right. He's a little posh.
That's cool. That's why I moved here, because I don't want to be fucking with black people. I don't know. For real. I moved into the white neighborhood, nigga. I don't want to be playing with these niggas. What's up?
Shout out to Hank showing white love. Oops.
Niggas cause you problems, man. For real. It cause you real problems. You want to get in your business and chat some shit and start messing around with your family. And that's where we get egregious, because we're like, yo, man, I got too much emotions, man. I was raised in Africa in a different life. I'll do some Zulu shit on you. So what is
Hold on a second. Tommy's backstage again. Tommy, if you type in the chat backstage, promise me that you're not gonna say racist shit, no F-bombs. You're not gonna none of the things that you know will piss me off, right? and I'll let you back up for a minute.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you write the words? Oh my! I gotta write that down.
I don't want him doing things that overtly push the line. You know, I don't want him being any of the ists, and I don't want him like showing guns around. I don't want anything. You just, you know, who knows? I'm not gonna describe out all the things that are.
Yeah, he's a very bright dude. He knows.
Tommy's agreed to maintain her back and forth. Tommy knows how to.
Oh
Yeah.
my Lord, he came up last time, didn't he? Every time I
Tell
come
them
on,
what
he
I
comes-
agreed to.
Oh my Lord.
Tommy agreed to. Hold on. Let me.
I said I wouldn't say the things that Flow State is falsely believing will get him in trouble if he facilitates a back and forth.
You're the hardest one to facilitate that with, Tommy. So if you want to back and forth,
when
we all
I
can.
got like I just got, it was because I realized Truth or Cop, this dumb old guy in the top middle, and everybody that could was just going to go wah, wah, wah.
Yo, if he is married, his wife will tell him to take that avatar down. Like,
Listen,
for real.
Simon, my only problem with you is you have yet to show up to like something that isn't a troll fest, so I don't know how to gauge you yet.
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't had a toaster buff in about 10 centuries, bro.
I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what you're dealing with, bro.
Tommy,
Is that
I
like
don't
the way
understand.
we say sandwiches and you
probably
guys
look
say
close to
bread
the butt.
stackies?
You probably look like you know, like when we don't want to have that bread and we take it anyway, you know. So I'm gonna
Yeah, get
listen-
out of here, Gen X Jeff. We don't deal with pussy shaking Satan worshippers.
Yes,
He's
we
also
do.
clearly a closeted individual.
Yes,
Why
we
you putting
do.
up the avatar then? What are you talking about, bro?
No, I'm talking. No, there's sorry, Simon.
you ever read
Simon,
the
a guy
Bible?
just left the
Oh,
chat.
damn.
He's an everybody hater. His name is Gen X Jeff.
What?
He's a
He's not.
he's a
He doesn't hate
Satan
me.
worshiper that shakes like Michael J. Fox at a hospital checkup.
All right, okay.
He doesn't hate on me. I don't. Is he a Satan worshiper? I don't know.
That's because you're a poser infidel that's going to go to hell when you die for cynically
Yeah.
questioning your God's rule book.
No, he's an atheist, but he wants to be
I question
edgy,
your
so he goes
God.
Satanist. But
Right,
my
mine's
problem is him
the
that
one
he's
God.
being a deity tonight.
I think that just based on your behavior, it's less likely that your God is the creator.
You don't get it because you keep bringing up a behavior that Truth or Cop can't even speak for.
So
what
if Christians are the salt of the earth and we will know them by their fruits, and you and Toilet Bowl Earth are running around being salt, what's the optics on that?
I've not yoked to Toilet Bowl Earth. I'm actually his opposition. And I never came here and told you that by your works will you be
No,
into
I
heaven.
think God did. If you read the Bible, you'd know that.
Oh,
But
I do. You're saying you will know them by their works, and
By their
he
fruit.
also says by faith, not works, is getting into that place.
Right.
So
So
do
one
know
tells
what the
you how
fuck
you
you're
know
talking
them, and
about.
one tells them how they'll get to heaven, referring to different things.
Except I'm referring to what matters, and you're
referring to how
your
you
own
get into
judgment.
heaven. I'm
You're
talking about
referring
how
to your
I'll know
own
them.
judgment. Because if you say by their works you'll know them, guess what you got to do for Hitler to think you're a Christian? You dumbass Missouri white
I
trash
ain't give a
dick.
shit about Hitler. What are you talking about, bro? Like,
It's an
Christ.
analogy, Simon. I don't know if you're on this intellect level yet. You're the troll. I said I grew up with you to troll. I
you're
said
saying,
we
Tommy,
were able to tag team trolling.
Simon, let me talk to Tommy. Tommy, so you're
Yes,
saying
Simon,
that,
shut your fucking mouth.
nobody will know them by their work. Nobody can be the.
Why are you worried about it? Are you trying to pass judgment on them? Are you trying to say who's a better Christian than the other? Do you not see your ignorance?
I'm not in this competition. What you're telling me
Well,
is
you're
that
trying
I don't.
to know them, aren't you? You're trying to
Yeah, you are trying to talk over him every time, Tommy. Be nice, back and forth. Remember,
It doesn't do a lot of help service
You
to
are.
your credibility either when you talk over people or try to filibuster.
Damn.
So you're passing off your responsibility I gave you to maintain a back and forth. That means I can say nigger, nigger, nigger.
No, you have a complex. That's a
There
problem.
goes Tommy.
You can't say.
hey,
shit
listen,
like
that was
What's wrong with
bound
you?
to happen. In my opinion, you had him cornered. He was desperately trying to deflect. You were telling him, you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. You were going toward you bear shitty fruit, Tommy. He was running and deflecting. That's why he started interrupting you, and then he ended with the hard ER. That's why I would have assumed any fucking way if I wrote the script.
I should have seen that coming too, but
Right, it was that obvious. Right?
No good deed goes unpunished, I guess.
That's right.
Meanwise,
Yeah, but
Tommy has my
that's
comments
too
banned
funny.
on or blocked on his channel, and he's never had me up.
That's cool. I mean, he's got an interesting perspective. I'll give him
Wow, that better not be true, man. All the
Well,
shit you give
okay, so
everybody for
I've
following
only
YouTube
been
rules.
backstage. I've only tried to get on one time. But yes, he did not let me up that one time.
But does he follow YouTube rules? Because I've heard him give others shit about being following YouTube rules. I'm pretty sure that's Tommy who goes on about, why y'all bow and this and that. And I think that was you telling him, listen, we want to keep our fucking channel. He was calling us soft for doing that type of shit.
That was Snafu Snaps. Yeah, I blocked.
All right, thanks.
Tommy, I am blocked. I was blocked unless you unblocked me. I'm just gonna hide you entirely for the rest of the stream.
You're on vacation.
Yeah, I'll unhide you again when the stream's over. But I'm kind of done with your shit for today. We're still best friends because best friends is forever. But you're gonna be the silent best friend right now on the rest of my stream.
Oh no! So what?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I got
couldn't happen to a better guy.
Tommy, I'm certainly not letting you on stage. I would have thought Tommy would have been more helpful and less like this, given the subject matter. Given the subject matter, right? Like this is sort of something that Tommy's normally on board with. But
yeah, I know I trigger him. I think everybody. It's hard for him to remain.
Name one person he always gets along with.
Yeah, he jumps on everybody.
Or even usually gets along with. Who's somebody he frequently gets along with?
I don't know.
He frequently gets along with me, but I figure out a way to get along with everyone.
You are pretty good at that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Tommy ain't jumped on you. I'm shocked. It may be a matter of time, man, because I know people he said he got along with.
Is this a metaversal question? Like we want to get him banned from the chat or from the stream, or is this like a joke? Either way, you know what? I'm cool on the answer to that. Regardless, I probably shouldn't have asked.
Just check now. Check now. Make a new tab. Make sure it's muted. Check now. It's super simple.
Tommy, I'm not letting you up.
I'm not even allowed to say the N-word. It's because it's stupid.
Lindsay, who are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know no black people who use that word.
What, the hard R?
Yeah.
I mean, no. I've heard it, but never endearingly.
I don't even know if I even heard a black motherfucker say it unless he quoting somebody else.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Well, panel's open. Nobody's got a lot of viewers and not very many panelists, which is interesting. Cynthia knows what's up.
I'm telling you, it reeks of someone just buying Flow State some live stream views. It
Vic,
reeks of it.
I would let Tommy up, but he's gonna do something that'll sabotage the stream. Probably. I can't trust him at all. I don't know why he's backstage. And I don't have, I'm not going through StreamYard. I don't know how to drag the thing over the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, overlay.
See, this is why we don't like rich people. They act like this.
Like me?
No, like Tommy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
privileged. Yeah.
God, he's gonna be so mad when I say this now, and he's blocked and banned for the rest of the stream. Tommy is the only child and the youngest child. Think about that. So that says a lot about his personality.
Yeah, he needs attention bad, bro. I mean, like, a doctor would tell me you got to do something about that.
Welcome, guys. Any thoughts?
No, I never think.
Yeah, let's bring some subjects to the table and let's build.
I dig it.
Well, I came with one and I presented it. I don't know if people
with Paul Bass.
Yeah. Any thoughts on the Paul stuff, or are we off that. I know that I don't expect Jesse to have much to say because Jesse's not really into negative.
Yeah. So I have something on Paul. If you're buying subs, you're wasting the money. Don't bother. But I doubt he is. But
I don't think Paul is that.
Money.
I don't think he's that thirsty personally.
I do, but that's just,
no more. I don't think his thirst can be quenched. Just like Dracula never gets enough.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I mean,
but I have a resolve.
Why wouldn't you think that he's thirsty enough to spend $50 to keep his ability to say that or to talk down to people?
I don't think he put his honor at risk for $50.
His honor's at risk all the fucking time.
But he was able to withhold it, withstand it. You know what I'm saying? I never,
So he's able to play the plausible deniability wedge.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, but that's different from the guy who outright lies.
Right,
it's different, dude.
We have to see the end result of Paul. Eventually, he shall be restored. When is the question? When? Yeah, I see Paul like a virus that infiltrates many people's panels, but there's a simple fix to virus. You just wipe it clean off your computer and just put a firewall up and a probe.
Are you real life brother? Is this your real life brother? Or are you talking about like my brother in God or my brother in YouTube?
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah.
Isn't he heavy?
Tommy isn't heavy.
I don't know. Is he heavy? I guess some
he's
people
not.
perceive him as heavy.
I think he's heavy when he doesn't get triggered, which is rare as fuck. I think he's great then. But
yeah, I agree. He's actually very smart. He just is immature as fuck. Like,
yes, right. That privilege shit, man. Yeah, the shit that you think, Tommy, you can say to black motherfuckers and whatever you get out of it, you think is worth it. It is not. All of that interrupting, motherfucker. If you was listening to Flo, basically earlier, he said there is no excuse for bad form. Adults learn that shit and curb their behavior. You thinking that everything's a battle. I won. I beat you. I made you look bad. It makes you come off as thirsty and a chick and weird shit, bro. You think you're fucking killing. It's anxiety. Take a step back. Shut the fuck up. And be your better self. Be that guy, Tommy, who kicks all that wisdom. Become famous for that. Become known for the guy. Have us up here bragging about you. Genuinely, you won't need to hold these bogus facades where you can't sleep at night. And remember, live stream, some nigga said a month ago, because you fucking nervous all the fucking time. I'm sorry.
Just tell us how you really feel, though, Joe.
That was nice, Joe. Let us love you is what I heard him say. Let us love you, Tommy.
Right. Yeah, relax. You're a great dude. Shut the fuck up and get out your own way. All right, sorry.
Hello, Sarah. You have something to bring to the table.
Can we change the subject?
I was hoping
There you go, Sarah.
Just saying something about Paul and Tommy.
Flip it, Sarah. Come on, flip it. Flip it.
Sarah, the topic of this stream is derogatory shit about other people. But
okay, then I'll go.
No, but you're fine.
Yes.
I've basically said what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I'm down for this shit anyway. Plus, with the cast that's up here now, I want to take advantage of you guys.
I'm wrong. Tarek says Paul wouldn't do that, so I'm wrong, apparently.
Because Tarek said
it's not that's of course exactly what Tarek would say no matter what.
So who has insults for me?
Who has insults?
Yeah, who has insults for me?
It's never insults, just conditioning. It's all one's perception that blows everything out of the perception. And
no, it's intention.
Yeah, but only somebody can get to someone else if you allow them to, right? It's just I take nothing personal. I've been insulted and many other things happen. I just take it as an experience of events and conditioning, right? So if I can't be turned by the tempter, then I'm doing quite well. So I enjoy
certainly the goal.
I enjoy the information.
That's certainly the goal, right? To just observe to just observe the information and take it in. That surely is just a lesson. Fucking lax. That's the objective.
And if you get triggered, then it continues on because that's the goal, is to get you to be triggered. And
Yeah.
if you don't respond, you don't react, it eventually, unless they're really broken, you know, eventually it doesn't, it just fades away. And for
I agree.
example, when I was doing lives, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, and there's these troll groups, they called them the Couch Gang, and they would go around and they would say, you know, you got a couch for sale, you got a couch for sale, all on people's lives and shit. So it was called the Couch Gang. It was the Couch Gang troll group, and I was doing a live, and they came in, and they started doing that, and I didn't respond the way they wanted, and they were like, you know what, you're too nice, and then they just all left, and they left me alone, and all these other people that I was friends with, they just kept getting bothered by these guys, but they never came back and bothered me because they just said I was too nice for that.
I went over all my trolls in my comments, and I got like races, another dumb hard ER, and I got horrible shit. And now they're my best friends and all of that shit. Watch every video and comment because I was fucking nice and spoke to them, you know, to the point as opposed to the ad homs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get
Like-
I don't really get trolls. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But it just shit doesn't
Because-
bother me. Everybody, first of all, somebody's opinion of me is not really my problem.
Yeah.
It's just not. If they don't like me, they can deal with it. I'm only going to deal with how they treat me. And if if they're telling me about it, it's probably already because we're in some sort of a conflict.
Because
Yes,
and because they're not telling you, they're really telling you as an adult. You know, people are, when they're telling you about it, it's a reactionary they built up. And you know what?
Well,
you do this shit all the time.
Right.
As
even
opposed
even
to,
if they believe what they're telling me, if it's given, I mean, like I just dismiss everything that's told to me, like in a conflict.
I understand that.
Yeah. I'm not trying to sort that shit out.
Right. I know it's likely poisoned. So, you know, I can only watch so much CNN and Fox, you know.
Or it's targeted, right? Like, or they're going for what they think that will bother you the most. That's what I do when I'm insulting people. Typically, is I go for something that I think will bother them.
And then the more, if that
person Vader's buttons.
Yeah, unfortunately, people just can't do the research, so they never find anything that actually bothers me. So they just pick low hanging fruit and they get the tree. They put their glasses on.
I think you want that challenge, bro. You want it. You don't want a bunch of trolls. They suck.
Are you talking to me?
No, Hank. I think he wants to smoke, bro.
I'm training for something.
Lindsay, what about the what do you mean by this? I'm interested in unpacking the sociological experience. You mean psychological, or how people act different online than in person?
Very good. I think about that all the time, Lindsay.
Yeah, people put their masks on a lot of the time.
Yes, you must, right? In person, you say half the shit you hear online and you get smacked or you get kicked out of the community or something, and it affects your real life, lose your job and shit like that. You know, and here people can let their inner selves be more of what they see themselves. I don't know if they're acting or it's their inner selves. Now that I caught myself talking and shit.
Paul, I admitted that I aim for people's vulnerabilities. Typically, the things that people are most vulnerable about are not things that are false.
That was dope.
I don't.
And
think
Paul
that
knows that. I think
that
I've
has
heard
been-
Paul say similar shit. Yeah.
I don't think that was stated right. Most people will use truth to condition somebody, but I haven't seen them lie myself.
Well, thank you for that.
Is my audio bad? Because I've never had any issues with this before, and I've heard this now the second time today that the audio is coming in bad. Can you guys? Is there an issue here?
You sound all right to me.
Issue with your audio, Jesse. You probably had the best studio of all of us.
Well, we
you sound
hear every
crispy.
word and all of that. Maybe there people are used to you having a super duper mic or something. We can hear every fucking word you're saying.
I have no idea. Someone just said, "How do I do interviews with
Oh,
such
yeah.
horrible audio?"
Oh, he does have shitty. I hear that shit. Y'all hear that shit.
Yeah,
When he
hold on.
just said that, I heard it.
Let me tweak your volume some. Give me a mic check.
So testing 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2.
Does that sound better?
Your
Does that
volume
sound better, everybody?
Yeah.
So
Fix that shit on your end, though. Make sure before you go live
Yeah,
again
I
to do
think-
an interview.
It sounds a little like your mouth might be too close to the microphone or something. I'm not.
Yeah, that little vibration that comes with overmodulation or something.
Yeah,
Or your
I don't know.
microphone.
Listen to
your
yourself.
microphone.
Mute this tab for a second and listen to yourself on the playback because things sound
That's the
differently.
best thing you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, I would take a minute to do that if you're concerned about it. It
Yeah.
sounds all right to me, really.
Yeah, listen to that part where you say, "Can you hear me, guys?" or whatever the fuck you were saying. Yeah. And it's not horrible, motherfucker. I wouldn't have said nothing about it, and I'm picky as fuck.
I got a big week of interviews coming up, so I just want to make sure that isn't, my audio isn't an issue.
We can
I
hear
wouldn't
you
be
just fine. I would listen
No,
to yourself
fuck
on the
that.
playback, and then if you need help, you're fine as far as I'm concerned. But if you
Fuck
want help
that.
later,
For your show,
sorting it
I'm
out,
sorry.
I'll help you before your interviews if you want.
Yes, for your show, I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't tell you. Check it out, replay it and listen to it and all of that shit. Make sure you'd be satisfied with it. It's just a fucking small thing. We can continue on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, I don't think that I'm lying. I know that you're claiming I'm lying. You're welcome to hit the link, and if you're able to have a regular conversation, we can talk about it. But this is why I asked you last night when you were filibustering and name calling. I said, you fill in the gaps in the information. If you're going to leave out information and not tell a complete story, even when people are asking you about it, then that's your fault if people fill in the gaps on their own. You're welcome to hit the link. It's pinned at the top.
Is Simon still around to talk about his time traveling shit?
Oh boy.
I guess so. I don't know. Well, if he's not around, he can always come back.
Please show. So,
all right.
You see, this is a disingenuous question. I've already said 18,000 times this stream. It's not red-handed proof.
Yeah, we don't got the proof for you.
So don't ask me for something I've already said I don't have. I don't need proof to speculate, which is exactly what I'm doing. I've been very honest about the limitations of my knowledge. It's what I've presented. If you're saying it's wrong, but you offer no supporting anything, so.
In fact, I think you can prove that you didn't do it. You can probably just show your analytics and prove that you didn't do it, and then the issue's complete off the table.
I mean, wouldn't you? Yeah, the analytics. To me, it's mathematical. It's the math on it is proof enough for me. It's not proof for everybody, but only you can present evidence that's different. I can't go through your wallet and look through receipts. I don't have your credit card bills.
Well, we won't need that. So probably you can probably you open your own analytics and just show that's not true. It's probably possible to prove that. Then the issue's off the table.
Yes, Lindsay, that's Paul.
Is buying subs a normal thing? I didn't even know people did that.
It's frowned upon. It is frowned upon, man. I don't know anybody who openly admitted.
Some influencers have sub parties where you got to donate 50 subs before walking in their house party.
Yikes.
Yeah, I see that. Some guy got kicked out. I think he shortchanged this guy. He only gave him 17 subs and he kicked him out. And I was like, what the hell? A sub party. What the
That's
hell?
fucked up, Joe.
Yeah,
Life sucks, bro.
Beyond.
Sucks.
Yeah. I was just like, what the hell? Probably subscriber racing is going to be, who knows what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, it's getting bad, bro. Bail out now while we can.
So my question to Brielle would be, why is this your question, right? Why is this the question you have? Right
Why
now?
pocket watch?
That's a good question. I wear this watch, and I just it's a very good digital watch. it's even can handle the warehouse environment. Doesn't fall. It's not falling apart.
Hey,
don't skip over the best part. Is
Paul,
digital. That's
Paul,
the best
give me a
part.
screenshot of that page and send it to me over Messenger so I can look at it better and without having you scroll through your phone. And we'll look at it
Who has
together.
a pocket? Who has a
Hey,
pocket
Sid.
watch?
I don't know what that is. Oh, pocket
yeah.
watch. Oh, no, why
Paul,
you what
I
pocket
know.
watch? Why you
I
counting
already
other
said.
people's
Actually, I
money?
said it had 11,000 views. In the last 48 hours. If you have 10,000 views in 48 hours, you bought those too.
How do you know that?
He doesn't know that, but he's all too willing to sacrifice his non-credibility to keep speculating to
did he
hate on
just
me,
cover
even though all the evidence suggests otherwise. Thank you, Flow State, for destroying yourself again. I'll
All
see
of
you
the
later.
evidence.
Was that evidence, Flo? I don't know what I was looking at. I don't look at
So
my
what
own
he was
evidence.
showing me, and I told him to give me the screenshot so that we could look at it together, and send it to me on Messenger. I still want that. Paul, screenshot that and send it to me on Messenger, and I'll pull it up for everybody to look at it, the whole thing. But what he's showing is that his video that he's blaming all this on, it got 10,000 views in the last 2 days.
Okay. What video
It has
was it?
11,000 views total. The subscriber
Oh, that video. The
right,
big
the
video.
subscriber skyrocket started a week ago. So how did you get 10,000 out of 11,000 views in the last 48 hours, but the subscriber growth that you're blaming it on started a week ago?
Somebody would have had to mirror that shit on a different
Somebody would have had to buy
social media.
views after the fact
If
to cover their
someone
track.
mirrored it and it blew up on social media, it would translate to YouTube. I've had that. Somebody put my shit up on Facebook. Next thing, everybody's watching my vid on YouTube.
Right, but what I'm saying is he got the subscriber. If the video is responsible for the subscribers, how the fuck did he get all the did the subscriber trend start before the video blew up?
He had a trend and a video bump. Yeah.
Who knows if Google's crap? So if Google's crap, but they always do, who the hell knows?
Yeah, I don't buy
Does
it.
it really matter though?
It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, what I'm doing is just giving people more information. It really doesn't matter that much. And again,
Ultimately,
I don't have proof.
ultimately, what you're doing is Paul gives you shit. You're giving some get back. That's what we're seeing here. I think you'd be happy having a conversation with Paul where you thought you spoke your truth and he spoke his. You'd be content with that. But Paul's gonna react, and you're gonna fucking react, and next
You'll
thing
see
you
me
know,
on a thumbnail in the morning.
the next thing you know, you're on thumbnails. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Is the thing. I think I saw a thumbnail of Paul on Jax today.
But Lindsay, I don't think that still wouldn't be proof, because the claim isn't that he didn't get subs. The claim is that he didn't get them honestly. So he could go to his analytics page and show, and like he already proved, right? The volume of views for that video is delayed after the beginning of the sub increase. So it doesn't work as a causal factor. There's really I don't know if there is a way to prove it besides looking at bank records, which that's just not going to happen.
I don't know. I'm too high. I don't know if there's a way to prove it either.
Yeah. And ultimately, I don't have proof one way nor the other. And everybody can make up their own mind about what this means. I've never seen a channel do this, is all I'll say.
We need to get someone from Number File in on this.
I've never seen a channel do this, and he's never seen his channel do this. His trends on both channels are consistent.
Right.
Very few shifts. Right. This is a huge outlier.
I don't think we have enough data to say if it's an outlier or not.
And that's fine. Everybody, like I said, everybody can come to their own conclusion. But I wanted to present more information because I know that the narrative was already being written, even though I know that this isn't the Paul video. The people really want me to help them get chicks.
Yeah, that's right. I asked Paul if he was gonna come to class with me. I want to get more.
What did he say?
He didn't reply to me yet.
It's funny.
So what kind of classes you teach?
Well, hey, Adsfa, let me see you on camera before I bring you up to the stage. And then you can cam back off, but it's a new name for an old profile picture, so I want to make sure you're not P-bomber.
Yeah, this isn't the channel for that.
This is the this episode that I would expect somebody to try it though.
It better be some good material.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be either.
What is the title of this stream? I'm sorry. What is the title of this stream?
Fake gurus and the farms that follow.
The farms.
Yes.
Wow.
You
was looking for smoke, bro. You was looking for smoke. And you got a thumbnail of Paul, or do you not?
No, the thumbnail is it's of a phone farm with a bunch of smartphones.
Okay. Yeah, it's still funny. I was thinking of that. I saw Paul on Jack's thing today, and the first thing I think is, oh, come on, man, this is dumb. But then I thought about it. Jack's been a thumbnail on Paul fucking 100 times for every one he does. Paul, maybe he just think he's giving him some get back right now. I had that thought today.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been paying that much attention to the dynamics of their relationship. I believe that Paul and Jack will always have an on again, off again, pseudo gay way of dealing with each other.
I had chalked it up to that.
I figured it out. I know they were co-streaming for a little bit, but it seems like Jack, Paul, and I are all universalists, so we kind of just agree ideological wise. We're just trying to trying to fill each other out for our personality and stuff still. So that's happening.
They're actually a pair, and it's beneficial to both of them to do the yin and yang thing back and forth. Shit.
So ads just disappeared from the back chat. If that person had Truth or Cop's picture, but not Truth or Cop's name, and they wouldn't turn their camera on. Truth or Cop, if that was you, come back up and flick your camera on. Starting to wonder if it was.
Yeah. I doubt it.
And see,
but they can prove me wrong though. All you need to do is come back on and flick the camera on. I doubt it.
And this Mitch refers to average though, and that's really the thing is that it breaks patterns. Patterns aren't broken without good reason. And saying that video is the catalyst when the break of trends happened after the video got its boost doesn't work.
What if, and this is a stretch, what if he put the video on the new channel? It took a few days for somebody to repost it on a different social media. Bow, he blow up and get a bunch.
But I mean,
of
I'm not saying that there could be a delay in the video catching traction, right, from when it's posted internally. But if the video didn't catch traction until after the subs got traction, the video didn't cause that. It didn't go back in time and boost the sub.
Out of subs, I'm forgetting the subs.
Right, the subs are what we're talking about, really.
Yeah.
Actually, Simon, you're the main culprit now.
Yeah, he's a time machine.
Well, truth or Cop, you can hop back up if you want. Your name said ASDF, so
he's causing Mandela effects everywhere. Simon, you just screwed up everything.
Or you can stay on whatever you were on. It doesn't matter since I know that it's you. If you just want to jump back on how you were, I'll let you back up.
When you come into the studio, you can change that. You can set that name each and every time.
Yeah, I know. But it's just normally a red flag, and so that's why I wanted to see his face first. But he's down there in the chat saying it's him.
That subs and views shit is hard to reconcile. I'm trying to come up with some ways. It's subs first, then the views.
You just
So
can't
we
rectify
need
it.
to get
You need
we need to get an expert on statistics or YouTube on. And
well, that's what I'm going with statistics. It seems like you need two individual catalysts, and the odds of that are low. I mean, of getting one where you get a bump like that, having one that got subs and then one that got views, it becomes more of a long
So
shot.
how do you know the results are low? Do you have like a table or something?
No, I'm a YouTuber. I know exactly how often that happens. I got a lot of big vids. I have a lot of people replay my shit on other channels and shit. But that definitely doesn't mean, and there probably is an alternate explanation that I just haven't figured out.
Okay, so can you explain my
We've been up here for almost 2 hours, and you haven't figured out an alternative explanation.
I think
but you
I
think
just
there
got
is one.
I think I just got a grasp on what's
Why does
really
Stephen
going
Brennan
on.
so
I
many
didn't commit to it earlier. I think I just took the time to get a grasp on it. And
Joe,
yeah.
why does Spiffing Brit have so many subs then?
Why does who? Brits?
Spiffing Brit. He's a YouTuber. He fucks with the algorithm to get more subs, and he brags about how does he do it?
It would be difficult. I don't even know who the cat is. I've never seen the
Okay,
video.
Mr. Expert. I'll drop the link.
I don't. You
want to
pick
know.
somebody I don't know.
because he fucks with algorithm and brags about it all the time. So I'm going to drop the channel. You're the expert.
Drop the channel in the back chat, and I'll look it up on what's it called?
Yeah. If you're telling me that he buys subs, brags about it, and then asking me how does he get all those subs, the answer would seem obvious. So you must be saying something different.
No, I want to. You say you're an expert. I want to verify your expertise. Since
all right, I
want to know how you know how, because you're a so-called expert.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I used the word expert, and I certainly didn't use it 10 times. But truth is, I did that shit, right? Well, you don't know my fucking story, but I grew up overnight. I got like 1,500 subs, after my second vid overnight. And I've had so many of those shits is crazy. I got, 1,000 subs a few days ago. One of my friends played my vid. And I know what to expect from it. How many views? Some of them come watch your old vids. It's happened so many times. I can visualize it in my head. So I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I'm the guy who needs to be in the room to talk about that shit.
I'm gonna take Puppy for a walk. So see you guys later.
All right, wait. All right, I hope you come back, man. And if you do, I hope Flo gives you a chance to get off this Paul shit, because you and her ain't had a chance to say shit as long as we talk about Paul.
We can get off it if somebody has a different topic. I don't care. I'm not married to carrying on to it, but
either way, I just gotta take Puppy for a walk. So see you guys.
The puppy. It's the
puppy. All right.
Thanks. All right. Thanks for coming up.
Shit, I stopped doing that.
I just want to know Joe Cool's methodology.
There is not. If you've been a plumber,
idea of how he thinks.
If you've been a plumber for 5 years, you've learned some things, and fucking pipes come up. You should be in on a conversation. I'm saying nothing more. I'm making no extreme claims. I hope.
Farrah, when's your next? You haven't uploaded a video in a minute.
Who've been in industries for
I've been working on that age of them.
So I had to ask some questions.
I feel like shit. Can you hear?
You sound rough, actually.
Yeah, Candace has knocked me on my ass.
Yeah. Because of the electric interference or whatever.
Well, yeah, that prevented me from sleeping, but also the 50-degree drop in weather.
Yes, we got it here.
Yeah. I went from 80 and sunny and beautiful with no interference to dog shit.
Oh yeah, you flew in right at a dog shit time too. It was pretty nice here until just like the minute you flew in.
Yes, exactly. It will be dog shit the entire time I'm here, and then it goes back to 60s.
Right. I already checked. This would be 80s here Friday, I think.
Oh, but here I was gonna. Let's see. I was gonna pull up your channel. and we can look at my channel too. Let's go over some comparisons then.
Yeah.
Because we were all a week and a half ago we were all the same size essentially.
Yeah, about a week and a half ago, I should have got like, I don't know, 500 or 1,000 subs in a day. And that's not normal. I was getting 100 is normal, but not that many.
Because
I hate how many
I'm not
fucking-
ruling out YouTube fuckery because they do this 4 times a year at least. You have to use the little bar to find the channel, because
I know. We'll try this.
I'm so high I can't see shit on screen. I'd have to zoom in.
That'll help your case show.
Zoom in. Oh fuck.
User not found.
Yeah, use that
No.
the menu bar to select for.
Oh, you know what? I didn't put the asterisk in.
Okay, you use that. Use the menu bar to optimize the search by username.
There's a service you can pay for when you're buying your subs to keep you off of Social Blade. We all do it.
Holy
What do
shit!
mine
Is this
look
the right
like? I don't
channel?
even
This
look
isn't
at
your channel, is it?
Not
That's
mine.
me.
That is you.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't even
Oh,
know.
that's
if I
video
messed this up.
views. Video views. Sorry, I'm too far over. There we go.
I can't.
I thought that was your subscriber count. I was like, what the fuck? How's she doing that?
Holy
1,500 or 1,500.
Right. So she's got about 1,500, and this is a normal growth curve. This is what Paul's growth curve looked like earlier.
Right.
Something happened there. Ooh.
Where?
Here, your monthly gain viewers somewhere around April through June of 23. You had a, I don't know if you lulled in making shit, but the last few
Yeah,
months
I
you hadn't
haven't
been.
done anything during tax season.
And so you've swooped up here probably because you've been going to a lot of panels.
Yeah.
Interesting. Better
Me.
psyops.
Oh yeah, you just tax.
That's dope. That's dope. You
Let's
need a
see.
shirt that say that.
Again, 10s, 10, 10, 10, 10. Right.
Right.
Daily averages 3 viewers. And I've over the last year, I've grown at a significantly faster rate than Paul has.
And that's difficult to believe.
Right, because I've closed in on him. When I first met him, I think I had 1,000 and he had almost 2, and I hit 2 like a month after him or something crazy.
Well, there's your catalyst. There's some reason for one of them. I can't have Flow beating my ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not arrogant enough to say that it's because of me, but I think a lot of people are growing faster relatively.
I know you've told me 8 times, but how many subs do got? I would imagine at least 20K or something.
Me?
No, Paul.
Paul, on the channel he uses, he had 2,000. We were both at like 2,000. What's he got now? 3,700.
Okay.
His old channel has 22.2 thousand.
That's what I would have assumed, something like that.
Yeah.
And he is doing the pimp channel. I never thought about this, but I wonder if that's stressful if he thinks it's not growing fast enough. Just because he's comparing it to the previous channel.
He's taking credit for everybody's growth. Everybody who bumps into me starts growing exponentially.
In some ways, he's correct, man. I don't know you niggas without Paul, and it just is what it is.
I know Paul through Jack, ironically, because it's normally the claim is reversed.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, I know Paul through Jack as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's logarithmic at best, Paul. That's exponential growth.
Right. Everybody met somebody through somebody, so it's nothing to brag on. Right.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's not exponential growth. That's
Well,
logarithmic
Paul, if I got the growth from you, it wasn't voluntarily. So thank you for contributing to content material.
That was dope.
And continuing to in the future, because I still have to make that video helping you get chicks. And you can really thank Timmy for that, because if it weren't for Timmy, I don't like committing myself to things ever at all. But I'm committed to this video to my audience because Timmy came up and decided to piss me off last stream. So you can thank Timmy for that.
Oh yeah, Timmy, I have a quiz for you. Who makes the U.S. government more money?
Wait, so you're not
or FedEx?
Hold on, Paul. How is this where I stay in plateau? What are you gonna do about it? I can keep making if people are and they're not, because the videos I do on you are the worst performing videos that I have of all, believe it or not. But if it were because of you as a subject matter, how could you stop that?
All depends. It all depends.
Hey, man, sound like the mob over there. That's the way to do everything, Flo. That's the way to do everything.
Yeah. Yep. It is a mob. A mob of porcelain soldiers. You can have the O'Shea's. Although actually O'Shea has subscribed to me. And this is what I'm talking about with Snafu Snaps. Everybody that pisses him off, he runs around to every other channel that will have him and shit talks them, and that helps grow their channel. It's crazy, like how ineffective he is at shutting down people he doesn't like. Did you see him?
Snafu Snaps is a Machiavellian super fan. Maybe.
Well, haters are fans too. I mean,
yeah.
Somebody. There's somebody who hates me that goes to every video immediately and gives it a thumb down. Somebody out there is devoted, and it's been that way for years. For years, as long as I've had my channel, I think I know who it is. But there's been one person who's the first one in every video and slams the thumb down button.
Well, you're not watching yet. I have that. Well, maybe it doesn't update because the thumb downs take some time to update. But there's no thumb downs for this video at the moment, from what I can see. Let me refresh.
Well, you can't see thumbs downs, can you?
Well, I have an extension installed that shows me the thumbs down. So
yeah,
there's no thumbs downs on this video.
No.
Amazing.
Want me to give one? Just to fulfill the prophecy.
No. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah, hold on.
There's no thumb downs yet.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But amazing.
So they haven't came by yet. There's no thumbs downs yet.
Now somebody will do it just to piss you off.
I would if I wasn't on the phone. I'd have done it by now.
Yeah, and I'm rolling off memory. So if they've stopped doing it, they've stopped doing it. But I would be surprised. I would be surprised. That's a long time to be devoted to stop doing it.
I bet you whoever's doing it knows you, and I bet there's a really good chance that your guess of who it is who it is.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
You've been unreliable with your chances. Your statistics are unreliable, Joe. Build different stream, no thumbs downs yet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you give me that link?
Yes, I'll give it to you again.
This is who you want to. I got it. This is who you want to look at on the thing.
Yes.
I'll tell you, just from his profile picture, he looks like the sort of person that would buy subs.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out your methodology.
Oh, it's very unscientific.
Okay.
It's yeah, it's just common sense.
I don't trust common sense. My mom used to use it, and she died from smoking.
Well, when somebody claims they're using when somebody has to tell you that they're using common sense, they're not. They're generally covering their ass for non-common sense. Tell me that doesn't look like a troll account.
Who's this? Who sounds this?
The Spiffing Brit.
The Spiffing Brit. Okay, that dude. All right. He's a guy. I don't, but he just told us about this guy. So, and somebody translate for me. I'm really high. I'm not going to grasp anything. Right. So speak like you're speaking to a kid.
I always do.
Good.
Okay, so we're looking at his last month. He had no increases. He's had increases 3 times this month, and all 3 of them were 10,000 subscribers. So this is definitely sus.
3.7 million subs.
Yeah, but look, he doesn't have any. So he doesn't have not even because it does it in this website does it in tens, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have not one day that he had any increases except for 3 times this month. He had 10,000 subs. Exactly. That's fucking stupid.
That's extremely sus, right? That's a stupid sus, bro. Yeah, that's not a thing.
And look, his weekly subscriber, the chart bounces around. Oh, it is in thousands. How's that? What am I looking at wrong here on this?
Maybe it's so big it's in thousands of
this is weekly, but we're going back months, right? So this is showing over a longer period of time than the day-to-day stuff was.
Right.
Towards the end of the period, he stays pretty damn flat.
And he's got some interesting peaks.
Yep. Subscriber count, the total count stays about normal. Yeah.
All right, look at mine and see if it's sus because I forgot what.
Go cool Chicago. Go cool Chicago, looking like a hood rat with his hood up. Let's see, 101,000 subs. So we got a superstar. Let's see.
Yes.
Let me open the whole month.
See, mine got lines in them and whatever.
Yeah, you've got some days, and then you've got 1,000 subs one day. So that's a little. I'm not gonna lie, that 1,000 right there, that's a little sus too. I don't know how. I've just never in my channel's history. I've never had a day or a month where I had a stretch where I had no change, and then all of a sudden I had a pop like that.
I'm not saying that I didn't have a change. I am saying that I know my shit's 100% legit. I'm too lazy to buy that shit. No one donates. No one cares about donating some money to get me some subs. So that's maybe just how a channel of my size reflects in some way.
Yeah, and 1,000 change given 100,000 and 101,000. Yeah, that's less than 1% of your total subs.
Plus, I told you my man aired one of my vids the other day, and I got like 500 to 1,000 fucking subs in one day.
So that's probably what that was then.
Yeah.
See, in context, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Paul doesn't have the context. Paul's context is, well, I uploaded a video that got a boost after this was happening.
So I have another channel. Look at Mr. Beast's channel.
Oh,
because, he also says how he gets his subs too. He uses a lot of marketing.
Yeah, drop me the link. Mr.
Marketing.
Beast,
yeah, I dropped you the link already.
So marketing is different from buying subs.
Yeah.
And you would expect marketing to bring up all of your numbers, right?
Yes, I would expect
views and subs. Subscribe for a cookie. Damn, I'm gonna subscribe now.
See?
Yeah, bunch of lines, million, bunch of lines, million, bunch of lines.
Well,
million.
okay, hold on now. I forgot. when you get to like 1 million, hold on, let me look at just on YouTube because they do it as decimal, right? They round.
Yes. Yes.
So when you're at millions, you do it by the millions, right? So
that's
they would only
yeah.
show movement in millions.
Right.
Joe's subscriber count probably only shows movement in thousands.
So when I reached 1,000, it went up. That's logical.
Right. So
Yeah.
that yeah. But Paul and I, we're both showing in the tens.
Right. All right.
Well, I'm about to call it unless anybody has anything else.
No, I could take my ass in the crib. I was working, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
We can check Simon Hectic's channel because his F probably as low as he's probably down with you and Paul.
All right, let me I'll pull up Simon Hectic's real quick. And then I'm gonna wrap up. Chat, I apologize like usual. I can't talk and type. I can't read and think.
Good. I'm glad to hear that because I got the same affliction.
Right. Who was I looking up again? Simon.
Is that our Simon and Cat we know?
I believe so. If I'm on the right channel. Oops. What do I do here? Open
his count would be down for you and Paul, so.
That him? I think
that's had to be right.
Yeah.
200 subs.
Yeah. So all we've got is he's been flat.
All I see is straight lines so far.
Yeah. He's been flat, and there really doesn't go back that far.
Right. That's just.
I thought he had his channel longer than that. Maybe he hasn't. But anyways, yeah, he's really had no change in subs. Anyone else?
No, Pip, and I'm finna lay it down.
All right.
Probably not right now.
All right. Thanks for coming up. Any final thoughts? Last words? Oh, I see Sing back there.
Yeah, I dropped off for a moment. Something happened. I was just gonna say thanks, Flow State, for hosting. To all that participated. Until next time, everyone be safe.
Have a good one.
You too, Flo.
Yep. Any final thoughts, Hank?
I can't wait for your talking to women's class. So
you're looking dapper today, by the way, with the matching purple going on there.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, chat. Thank you. I'll give you since I've been ignoring the chat. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If anybody has any questions or comments they really, really want read, repost or address, repost it right now. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. In the meantime, me and Hank are going to dance for you. Hank, start dancing.
All
right, dance party's over. Thank you, though. That was a good dance party.
Looks like no one has any questions.
Seeing none, I will end the stream. Thanks.
Copy that.